Yeah, see, my heart just wouldn't let me walk away, no. And I knew if you didn't leave, I would stay.
Behind the author, y'all really don't even know about this girl right here.
And I'm not perfect. You know, I have good days. I have bad days. I have days where I want to be a bitch. I have days where I want to be an angel, you know, and that's just me. That comes with the territory of Tracy. That's bottom line. Or different things like that. Oh, yeah, I spaz. You talk about Maya writing? Y'all don't even know. I was writing before that single came out, okay? And I remember going home and it was broken dishes everywhere, and my dad still passed out, you know. So, you know, me, my brother, my mother, we would just literally have to hide in a closet until the noise stopped, until we didn't hear any cursing, didn't hear any slamming of dishes or cabinets, and, you know, it was just things like that I remember in and out. And people like, after the book, you know, they like, oh, she said this about him and she said that. But little do y'all know, he still supports me in that book. Even though I said these things, I mean, how can you hate something that's real? And it's so many dates that just say, I hate him. I wish he would die. And the first person there was my dad. And I was just so happy and excited. Like, yes, my dad came to church to see me get baptized. So that really touched my heart. What makes a good girl? What makes a bad girl? I think that the good girl in me comes from my mom's side of the family, because my mom's side of the family is religious. Like, bad girl side is my dad's side, like killers, stealers, stealers, robbers, killers, robbers, murderers. Like, you know, I have family on my dad's side in jail for murder. So yeah, that is just a mixture of good and bad in my blood. And one time I didn't find him, but I found his people's car, and whew, yeah, thank God for change, because Lord knows I was off the chain back then. My emotions and they ain't have no control. I wasn't just my mother's child. Like, the good side, my mama's side, it was nowhere in sight. When I was married, I was straight a Taylor. My dad blood all up and throughout me. Like, dude, you're not gonna play me. Like, I can't be played. And that's really how I felt, and I went crazy. I try not to let the bad side out, because unfortunately when that side comes out, I really lose myself. Like, I don't know how to come down once it comes out. I literally don't care. Like, yo, who is that? Like, that was my whole first thing. Like, yo, who is that? And I told my friend, I said, yo, you gotta hook me up with your brother. And he was like, what? Like, you crazy? And I'm like, no, I'm dead serious. So please let me inform y'all. I was 14, smoking weed, and I burnt my lip. It's so embarrassing. So now I'm thinking, okay, you know the boys from around the way. I'm like, damn, like, they told already. Like, I just left. It ain't even been a whole hour. I just left from over there, and it's in the street. So he came around and started smelling us, and he got to me, and he was like, it was you. And I'm like, it was me, what? You know, I'm trying to play it off like so innocent, because nobody look at me like that. Like, this is a good girl. It was you. And I'm like, he was like, you had sex. And I'm like, he was like, I'm going to just tell you something. You smell like condoms. He was like, you smell like condoms. You smell like sex. Go in the bathroom and get a rag and wash up. And I was just like so embarrassed. Like, how I get busted the first time I have sex. Me and my girls, we'd be dancing on pool tables and all that crazy stuff. But yeah, one time I stole my sister's car. She told me I couldn't use it, and I stole it anyway when she went to sleep and went to Canada. me, him, and God, that we made this union, and we made this commitment, and we took them vows that for better or for worse. So that's what I always try to stick with, but it just didn't work out like that. So yeah, I support him in what he still does, and he supports me in what I do, and sometimes he try to give me some pointers on how to go about networking and promoting myself. So I just respect him as being a real true friend, ready to go. Take a bottle. I don't even take aspirins, first of all. I'm not even supposed to. So if I was to take a whatever, Motrin 800, 2 of those would probably do me good. I would be done, So suicide definitely was going through this head of mine plenty of nights. Ask my friends, they it's so bad because you never really realize like the attitude you give off or how you are. But my friends said I was a straight bitch. Like they said it was like 2 years of my life that they didn't know me. When I told my ex that I was coming out with a book, he was like, "Oh God, like what is you gonna say about me?" And and I'm like, I don't know. I'm just gonna say real things. Like I didn't let him read it before I put it out. I'm like, you just gotta support me and trust me on this. Like,
one thing I did not put in my book. Do y'all know when I was 16, me and my friend T, we got pulled over and searched by the police? I forgot to put that in the book. But that's the days I was over there chilling around in the park. L Block. Yep. Those days I was over there chilling with them boys. And do you know them girls to this day? I see them still and I be like, that's the chicks that call the police on us. And for what? We was minding our own business, sitting on the porch. The guys was the ones in the back gambling. Now, if them niggas, excuse my language, but if them niggas would have got caught and them police would have had them stretched or caught with whatever they had on them and went to jail, them girls would have been moving off that street. And they know it because they would have been coming out. Yep, they told, yep, them 2 girls right there, they was hating on us and they called the police and now y'all going to jail for them. And I bet you they would have moved right off that street. Minding other people's business. Mind your business. That's all I'm saying. Mind your business. So I'm about to, strip. And he was like, don't do that. And I'm like, well, okay, you going to help me pay bills? You going to get back with me? We going to do this thing? No, we're not. So I decided to do what I thought that I had to do to survive.
And so we both understand the struggle about following your dreams. When I'm dead and gone, I just whoever is still living in my family, I just want you to watch over my babies, make sure my babies are okay. And they not even my babies, they're my nieces and nephews, but they're still my babies. And if I could give them kids the world, they already know. TT would definitely give y'all the world. So that's the only thing I really think about when it comes to death, is not being able to be here for the kids. So I love the kids, and I can't imagine life without them or not being able to be in their lives.
For love, yeah, see, my heart just wouldn't let me walk away.